Mario, everybody's favorite plumber and video game icon. But Mario has a rival, Sonic the Hedgehog, the blue blur. But which one will get your panties dropping? Sonic and Mario will be tallied on which one is better, and we'll decide that at the end of the video. With 5 categories, they'll be judged on the story, gameplay, graphics, characters, and reviews. Killer Chimp will also be joining us in this video. Thank you, Killer Chimp. He's making editing a lot easier. And let's move on. So for story, we are giving this round to Sonic for reasons like Sonic has a really, not always the best stories, but he has some good stories. For an example, like Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, that's a really good story. But he also has the stories like Sonic 06, where, yeah, they have a good story. They don't have such a great storyline and all that stuff, but at least it has a storyline. Where I'm getting as Mario really doesn't have a storyline. Even like with Sonic 06, I'm trying to think of other bad stories. So I didn't really like Sonic Force's stories. It didn't really like catch me like Sonic Unleashed's story did. But at least they do have a story is where I'm trying to get. And that even though sometimes their stories might be really weird and cringy, like this scene in particular in Sonic 06 where I think her name is Elise. She just goes ahead and does, you can just look for yourself. Boom! But at least his story isn't like this. Today is Princess Peach's birthday! Wahoo! Wow, look at all these presents! Whoa, holy shit, there's a giant cake with fucking hair in it. That's gross. Wow, that's really not. Whoa, what the fuck, Bowser Joe? What the fuck? Oh, whoa, I'm being stolen for like the 18th time. Let's go after her. So yeah, we're giving this round to Sonic just because, yeah, he has a story.
Hey guys, it's Killer Chimp here today. I am going to look at the comparing gameplay from both Mario and Sonic video games. I will start by saying I am looking over all the games as a whole instead of specific games, and I believe Mario takes the cake on this. We can start with the glitchiness in Sonic games. It is a huge part of why some Sonic games are hard to play, whereas Mario has a lot less glitches. Now, you could say that this is because Sonic is way more fast-paced as a video game, but it's the developer's responsibility to make the game work as intended, where Sonic frequently doesn't work as intended with many glitches. The second argument as to why Mario wins gameplay category is because, ironically, the Sonic games can feel way too fast-paced, especially in the 3D games. A good example to me for this is Sonic R. I don't like how repetitive it feels and how it only focuses on the racing. Feels like all the other games, and it feels like speed is way too big part of this game. Side note on that game, why are there so many romantic songs? Mario has exciting new parts in a lot of his games where Sonic feels this. Oh god damn it! Fuck! I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that. That was some private stuff. So moving on to my final point into why Mario's gameplay is better, because I feel Mario implements its story into the game, whereas most Sonic's games have nothing to do with the story besides Eggman and him being evil. I feel like you have to get to a lot of Sonic's story from his shows and comics, whereas Mario does not have many of those like stories and comics and TV shows and such, so his story is mostly seen and learned in the game, whereas Sonic's story you have to get elsewhere, and like it's not really implemented in the game that much. So overall, I definitely feel Mario wins this category with classic gameplay that works most of the time. I don't think Sonic really stands a chance in this. For my second comparison of these games is gonna be graphics. Let me start by saying I believe this is a tie. Let us start by looking at Mario's graphics in his games. In the original Mario vs. Sonic, I feel Sonic wins, but we are looking at all the games as a whole instead of just the originals. I do feel Mario made huge leaps in the quality of his graphics in his games, especially with the newer games like Odyssey, completely blowing the graphics out of the water. While Sonic always mainly stayed with a more retro, pixelated theme, and even when Sega tried to make good graphics, at best it was a PS2 type of game. All of these comparisons don't matter much, as the two games have combined time and time again, sharing the same graphic style in games like Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, where characters from both games show up and compete while all of them looking very similar in graphics. Characters like Eggman was similar to Mario in the way of that sexy control, savage, like salivating, moist, hairy upper lip. Don't get me started with Jim Carrey. Sorry about that. I got a little sidetracked. Anyways, in summarization, in the end, I believe it is a tie with the merge of these games, showing that the graphics were not special to either brand and they're exactly what they wanted them to be.
I want to cut this video short, but we gotta get through the last subject. So we're giving this round to Sonic, because even though Sonic has like really like weird characters, at least they all have backstory. For an example, like Shadow. Shadow has the Maria backstory, and it gives Shadow a personality, and we understand why he does what he does. Unlike Bowser, we know nothing about Bowser. We just know that he wants to steal a princess. Like, if Bowser had a backstory, maybe, and if he does, then please correct me in the comments below. But for this match, we're going to give it to Sonic for characters, and now we gotta go to gameplay. I mean, who do you think really won this? Mario actually won the reviews. I'm not even going to show you pictures of the reviews, because it's so obvious that Mario won. Ever since Sonic became a 3D platform game, his games have just kind of sucked. And Mario's games are pretty good, but they can be bland, and yeah, I don't know. It's just, obviously Mario won this. But we have a tie. Mario and Sonic both have 3 tallies. And me and Killer Chimp, we decided a way to break this tie. And how are we gonna break it?